Hello and welcome to lesson 46. And our headline today is God is the love in which I forgive. I very much love this lesson to talk about forgiveness and what it all means. And let's talk about straight away on paragraph 1 a few interesting things that it says here. Paragraph 1 is kind of like an explanation that there needs to be first condemnation before forgiveness is necessary. And I find that explanation very helpful because I think most people don't even think about that, right? If they have a reason or they think they have a need to forgive somebody, it means that they condemned that person beforehand. And to be honest, including myself, I'm not sure that I ever even thought about it like that. And I did do that then today in the exercise, especially in the second one, where I really focused on, okay, who am I forgiving? Okay, that's fine. But then look back and say, how did I condemn them? That was my first action. So all of this forgiveness malarkey, so to say, stems from ourselves because our first action is to condemn. And yes, of course, there are good reasons where we condemn somebody. So we think that would probably be classified as condemnation by about every single person in the world, mostly. But still, we condemn so easily on things that are so little. And that's what came to my mind when I thought about some of the examples that I brought up in the exercise. It's like, what? I condemn them for who they are and how their personality is built. I know the lesson does say that it's all about forgiveness, and I do agree. And at the same time, I want to go a step back and stop condemning people, especially for things that they can't do anything about or they don't understand or that are not even really important, right? Did you have similar kind of thinking or experience when you went through the exercise? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you. And then in the 5th sentence in paragraph 1, it says, as you condemn only yourself, so do you forgive only yourself. And that is something that we've heard before in another aspect. So it means, of course, because you condemn others, you do it to yourself. And we learned this before, if you remember. I believe it was when we talked about attack thoughts, that if we have attack thoughts on others, it's actually attack thoughts on ourselves, because they will get mirrored back, right? The action comes back and then we think, oh, we get attacked. But no, it's because we send attack thoughts out first. So it seems the same principle applies here to forgiveness. Because we condemn somebody, we actually get this mirrored back and we condemn ourselves in the end. I mean, we condemn ourselves anyway, but even if we condemn others, we condemn ourselves. Now let's talk about condemning ourselves. I think that's probably where we're best at. I mean, that applies to me, condemning myself, judging myself, and feeling guilty for things that I haven't done or that I have done. So forgiving myself was probably more important in the exercise and made me feel something more as well when I said that I forgive myself. But yeah, we are very good at condemning ourselves, which again is something for us to let go of, right? And not even do, so we don't even have a reason to forgive ourselves. And then lastly, I really like the sentence in paragraph 2, where it says, fear condemns and love forgives. It's just another help for us to understand how this whole cycle actually gets created. So if we condemn somebody, it means we were in fear of something or somebody, and that's why we condemned. And then the solution on overcoming of this fear and that condemning is, of course, love and forgiveness. But if we understand even more in which situations we do condemn, means we have fear in these moments and that's why we condemn them, then we have even more clarity of when this happens to us, right? For us to be able to become aware and actually for it not to happen anymore in the future. I find the teachings of lesson 46 just so helpful. It's one of the lessons from the last couple of weeks that probably gave me the highest amount of aha moments in the teachings, in the text itself. So let me know how you liked lesson 46. What did you experience when you do the exercise? How did you feel when you forgave and try to forgive yourself as well? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you. And I'm looking forward already to seeing you again for lesson 47 tomorrow. Until then, love you and bye-bye.